Alright guys, welcome to this awesome 28-foot wide by 24-foot tall grain bin that they turned into a tiny house. This is a 2-story, 10-foot ceilings here in the living room. It's freaking awesome. And speaking of living room, check this out. So over here in the living room, it is pretty spacious. It's super nice. The fireplace is gorgeous. It looks freaking awesome. It's the black stone. It goes with everything. All the paint color is iron ore. Has a big old 65-inch TV, a huge 7-inch beam going across. I believe it's oak. I could be wrong. And a nice gas fireplace underneath. We didn't get it going. We don't need it. It's about 70 degrees, but it looks really, really nice, and it sets the tone for this living room. And then with this awesome setup right here, the couch looks really nice. The 2 nice leather chairs with the wood coffee table, it just flows great, and it's actually pretty big in here. We measured it from the wall to the front of the couch is 11 foot. So that just shows how much room there is in a small grain bin. It's pretty wild. If you guys are interested in all the measurements, we're doing an entire video on that. So check that out. It should be in the playlist. But over here, I love the Silo sign. It just adds to it. It's really cool. At night, we spent the night here. We turned out the lights, and that was the only thing glowing. That's a super cool touch. So over here in the dining room section, it's pretty wild to think that you can actually have a dining room in a grain bin and still have plenty of room. You could do a way bigger table. This is probably 3 feet by 5 foot, cool farmhouse look with a cool light. It just has a very nice vibe. It almost feels like it's by itself, but also flows really well. And that's the beauty of everything. It just flows perfectly into the kitchen. This is one of our favorite parts of the entire build. So this nice granite countertop, a huge island. I believe it's 7 feet long, which you would not think inside of a grain bin tiny house. Has a massive sink. It's copper, hammer plated, looks really, really nice. Has a full-size dishwasher right here. Did not expect a dishwasher in here, so that's great. Has plenty of storage cabinets, and it is nice that you have just enough room to walk in between, and then you could be cooking. You have plenty of room here. You can do your dishes. You can turn over here, and you have your refrigerator. It is a very good flow, and it kind of works in a circle building that you have everything around you. It just works out perfect that way. Then you have a full-size microwave, which didn't expect. This has everything you would want in a full kitchen, just in a small scale. This is set up for an Airbnb. For us, we're not gonna set up like this. We're gonna get a little more of a kitchen, a little more room. For Airbnb, this is super nice. If you're anything like us, you need a good coffee bar. We actually have a full channel, Coffee at the Crockers, but you have your full setup here for your coffee. Nice decorations. It's just a very nice use of the small space that most people would probably put like a trash can or something small. You actually utilized it, and I think that was genius for them. And if you're anything like me, you need a half bath next to the coffee. So back here is a little half bath. It's got a window back here. It's a little hard to see, but you guys can clearly see the light coming out. Got the toilet. We talked about that on our full video of checking everything out in detail, what we like and don't like. But it's got a little vanity. I love this mirror. It actually looks super cool with the little framing in it. Looks like a farmhouse window. The lighting's great. It's got plenty of storage up here. For just a half bath, this is freaking nice. So over here on the other side of the kitchen, you would think maybe pantry or whatever. No, this has a full laundry room in here. We're utilizing it for storage right now with all our stuff, but you have a cabinet over here that you can leave like your brooms, mops, all that type of stuff. On this side over here, we have a full washer and dryer, a stackable, which is insane. I did not expect that. And then you have full cabinets and everything over here. For us, we would utilize it for our laundry. Here, it's probably just more for storage. But for a laundry room inside a grain bin tiny house, this is freaking awesome. As you come out of there, there's another little closet right here underneath the stairs, which is a great use for it. They actually have really cool cornhole games, which I wish we would have played and had time to do it. But business trip, and there's extra storage over here, which is great for us. For our grain bin tiny house, we might do more of a pantry or something. We're still figuring it out, but a really good use underneath the stairs. And then over here is a pretty cool spot. It's open, there's nothing here. For an Airbnb, it makes sense, but you could have a little table. You can even do your coffee bar over here if you wanted, or if you have guests, little snack trays, a little charcuterie board, you know, just set it up here, or a Christmas tree. This would be a pretty cool spot with a Christmas tree and all your stockings and stuff. I don't know, just getting a little creative, but these stairs, they blew me away. So a lot of people would think they're stairs. This is almost like an art piece in this house. The moment we walked in and I turned and I saw this, I was in love. I love the color. I love the wood with it. I love the metal. Everything flows good with the windows. The windows are super cool. They're actually curved and they open up. It's nice. It's super nice. And they're 4 foot wide. You can move anything up and not have a problem as far as stairs go. They're not too steep or anything. They did a great job. One thing I really like is the detail. Since it is a grain bin house, I'm not really sure where this pipe came from, but it is very rustic, very industrial, and I like it. And plus the lighting and everything. And then above, this is the vaulted ceiling. This is the only place in the whole house that has vaulted ceilings, and I really like it. On our build, we're thinking of doing a half loft, so we'd have vaulted ceilings, and this really lets us know how high it would actually look. They did a great job on this, but this is gonna blow your mind. There is 3 bedrooms up here, which is unreal. There's a huge hallway and everything. The bathroom's right here. We'll take you in there, and then we're gonna show you the bedrooms. We were blown away. This bathroom is nice. This bathroom is awesome. It is bigger than I expected. For us, we would probably go bigger ourselves, but this looks super cool. The fact that the shower has glass doors makes it feel really big. The tile on the showers is slick. I really like the tile on the floor. This may sound weird, but it felt good on the feet when you're in the shower. The hot water was long lasting, which is something we love. Getting out on this nice little rug. It's the little details that I'm glad this Airbnb did. It really made it feel like home. We woke up and we truly felt like we were at home here, so it is nice. So over here, you got your vanity, you got your mirror, you got your lights. Unfortunately, the light is out, big deal, not a big problem to us. A lot of people would complain with a small vanity if this was their house, but for an Airbnb, this is awesome. For us, this would be perfectly fine, but I think we would extend it a little bit more, have a little bit bigger for ourselves. But for an Airbnb, it is super nice with granite countertops, plenty of storage, the nice mirror and everything. It just flows really well. And then you got your toilet, and then this area, they utilized it pretty well for an Airbnb, putting a little bit of decor, and then having these massive cabinets up here is crazy for a bathroom. I mean, plenty of storage, a lot of towels, some TP, hair dryers, and all that stuff. So this is a really cool bathroom, and it gave us a lot of ideas. I think for us personally, we might go a little bigger. For Airbnb, this is perfect. So coming out of the bathroom, you actually have your water heater here, which is a nice use for it. And then as you come this way, you have your HVAC room right here, which is a very nice use of the space. And then you have your first bedroom. This would be more for the kids. This is a nice size bedroom for the kids. So this is a room for the children. It is a very neat room for the kids. I love the fact of the decor. It's nice, it's modern, it looks good for an adult, but it actually looks really cool for kids as well. They have a nice little end table over here. It just goes with the flow of things, and I really liked that they kept the theme going throughout the whole building. It looks really, really slick and clean, and it goes with all the decor in here. One thing that I do like in all these rooms are the ceiling fans. They're slick and they're modern. They match everything. They're a little bit darker of a shade than the trim, which I believe is iron ore. That's the color we've used a lot, but it goes very well with all this. It brings in the same look as the bed frame, and then you have a TV against the wall. You could have a little dresser underneath it, but it does work for an Airbnb. If this was a kid's room, you have a dresser, but you really don't need the dresser because there's a closet right over here. Behind the door, we have the closet right here. It's not huge by any means, but it's perfect for a kid's room. Plenty of room. I love that the tile flows into it. It keeps it going. A lot of people, you know, will put a seam and put carpet or whatever. I love that the whole upstairs has tile. Plenty of room in here for the kids. So coming out of the first bedroom, we'll turn down this hallway. I like that they actually used a silo grain bin art for this. It's definitely blueprints, but it looks super cool. It goes with the whole flow. Again, they had everything matched throughout the whole house. They did very good on the decorating side of this, but this bedroom is nice. So this bedroom has a little bit different look. It's more of the modern look, I guess, but it still flows with everything. This room is a good size. Just for perspective, I believe this is a full-size bed, and you have plenty of room. I mean, you have a lot of room to walk around. The artwork is nice. You have a nice window. You have a pretty big TV. It's probably like a 50-inch TV. And then they have this really cool artwork on the wall, which kind of helps break up. If you haven't noticed in this whole house, there's not crazy amounts of artwork. It's just enough. It's minimal. It looks nice. The closet, this is the only one in the whole house that doesn't have a door. I'm not sure why they did it, but it doesn't really hurt anything. The closet itself is the same size as all the other closets. It's nothing special compared to any of the other closets, but it does flow. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's because there's no door, it just makes the room feel a lot bigger. It would look a little weird seeing your clothes, but as far as it is like this for the Airbnb, it does make the room feel a lot bigger. And then you have a big TV right here on a swivel. You can push it back if you want it out of the way, or if you're in bed, you can swivel it over. I really like this. It's a cool little touch. Again, could it easily put a dresser or something down here for this room? Didn't need it, but the master bedroom, I think you guys are gonna like. So the master bedroom is one of my favorites. This is a king size bed, which is unreal. You would never think that you can have twin beds, full beds, and king size in a grain bin. It's wild. This one actually has the dresser and everything, the drawers above your TV. It's got the nice big curved wall. This is the biggest curved wall in the whole upstairs that you can really see, visualize, which the thing I like, you can walk around the bed and still have room. You got your window that you can open up. It is very, very nice and spacious in here. But the thing that I love the most is the accent wall. It's a simple shiplap, tongue and groove wood, just bare wood, just the slightest amount of art on the wall, and then the way they have the pillows and everything, it works great. And then one thing I really liked that I wasn't expecting was the side tables. These side tables, I walked in and my first true thought was like, ugh, I don't really like that. But last night we slept in here. You pull it out, put your phone on it, some water, not a big deal. It's perfect for it. You have an outlet right there, charge your phone, and when you're done, it just tucks away and it's out of the way. I really like that because you can't have anything here because of the door. That was actually a really great touch. And then they have a full-size mirror, which makes the room feel a lot bigger. Anytime you can put a mirror, it makes the room feel a lot bigger. And also, again, 9-foot ceilings, awesome fan. We can't get into the closet because it's an Airbnb, they have it locked up. But we think that is the biggest closet in here, which is a shame. We can't film, but we believe it's about an 8x8 with the curved wall. So that would be perfect for the master bedroom. Now that we're done up here in the upstairs, let's go outside. This tiny house stands out in this neighborhood, and we'll show you why. So coming out here on the porch, this is a really cool front porch. I love that the tongue and groove looks really good. I love the way the wood accents are. I love the door. I love all of it. The color they use for the door is a lot different than everything else, which I'm kind of surprised, but it really flows. It looks like the same color they have on the eaves. It goes really well with the cedar, the natural wood, and the stone work. It really flows together. They have bushes all around the sides. I love the way they did the windows. I love the accents of the lights. It made it look real rustic. It just really brings everything together, and this is a pretty decent sized front porch. There's not a lot to talk about the front, so we're gonna go around the side and take you to the back, but just look how awesome this building looks. It stands out when there's a bunch of cabins and other metal buildings. This grain bin stands out, and we love that it's super unique. So back here, they have a little porch. It's not very big, sticks out maybe 4 foot, enough to block the rain from going in, but I absolutely love the cedar and all of that. They have a little area back here, a little picnic table, some chairs, a little fireplace, a wood rack for you if you want to have a fire going. We chose not to last night because we're only here for a little bit, but the fact that it's all cement and you can come right out of the back door and hang out and go back in right to the kitchen, the flow here is absolutely amazing. We truly love the entire build and layout of this green bin. All right guys, hopefully y'all enjoyed this tour. We are doing a full breakdown video of everything. In another video, we're gonna be measuring everything, what we like, what we don't like, what we're gonna do for our own. We are building our own green bin tiny house that is slightly smaller, just by a couple of feet. But this is a very unique place. This is super awesome. It's an Airbnb. We did not get paid for this. We actually paid to come look at it so we can figure out what we like and don't like for our own build. If you guys want to check it out, we'll put a link down below, probably the pinned comment and in the description. If you guys want to check out, we're going to have a whole playlist on our grain bin silo build and the videos that we're doing here. But we also have a channel of The Crocker Life. We're doing a ton of behind the scenes. If you want to check that out, it'll be more thoughts and everything we like, our first reaction of this. But if you like this, feel free to stick around. We're building our own grain bin. But for now, this place was awesome.